Hey, Queen. Are you wondering what role social media plays in your marketing? I completely understand. It seems like every day there's a new social media platform popping up, and you're wondering, where do all of these platforms fit in my marketing strategy? If that's you, make sure you stay until the end of this video, and we'll really just nail down how you should maximize social media for your business. When I think about social media, I remember when I was at Purdue University and Facebook had just became available to us at Purdue University, and it was our way of staying in touch with each other. It was just this cool new platform. And now fast forward, oh my gosh, am I gonna age myself? Yeah, fast forward like at a 10 plus so many more years, a little shy of a couple decades later, social media has completely been redefined. It is now a critical way for you to amplify your visibility in business and generate leads.
I want to participate. I mean, it seems only right.
And so when we think about social media and the role that it plays in marketing, what's wonderful about social media is it can play many different roles. It can wear many different hats in your business. Let's demystify what we do marketing for. I always feel like we have to define what something is before we can go into the strategy. When we think about marketing, what do you use marketing for? Are you looking at marketing to amplify your visibility? Are you looking at marketing to establish brand recognition and brand credibility? Are you looking at marketing to attract and generate qualified leads? Are you looking at marketing to create social proof with your market? Whatever your desired outcome, social media is a pivotal path to get there. When I think of social media, I'll be honest, my favorite social media platform is LinkedIn. Hands down, drop the mic, nothing comes close to it in my eyes. And when I think about how to use LinkedIn for my marketing strategies, let's say that I'm looking for a path to amplifying my visibility. The beautiful thing about a platform like LinkedIn or many other platforms is that I get to be present. I get to be myself. Right now on this video right now, I'm leveraging a platform for visibility. I want to show up and share my thought leadership or my expertise or my perspective, or just by you seeing me on camera, it creates this connection. That's the type of connection that you can create with social media. It helps to personify the brand and to build connection and intimacy with your ideal buyer. By creating content on social media, your buyer gets to know your perspective, and it helps to distinguish you and differentiate you in the marketplace. 2 is social proof. Social media platforms are also about social engagement and communities. And so when you are present on a social media platform, it's not just about what you're saying in the marketplace and how you want to present yourself in the marketplace, but the power of social media is what the community has to say about you. We know that referred leads close 4 times faster. It's more powerful to get other people talking about you than it is for you to just talk about yourself. And so when you think about your social media strategy and the role that social media plays, it's a way for you to engage your community or to activate a community if you don't have one, for them to talk about what it's like to engage with your brand, what it's like to leverage your services, what your brand is like, what your product is like, what your service is like. And then when others see the conversation in the marketplace about you and your brand, that lends to social proof and the transfer of trust. So not only can you leverage social media to amplify your visibility, but you can also leverage social media for that transfer of trust and to create that referral network, if you will. Another way we talk about is generating leads. This is one of my favorites because I'm a salesperson and I'm like, if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense at the end of the day, right? So you can definitely leverage social media to create qualified leads. Let's talk about the word qualified for a second. I think that's important when you're deciding what strategy you're going to leverage on social media.
Good luck with that.
It's great to create visibility, but if you're famous and if you're popular with an audience that isn't the audience at the end of the day that's going to transact on your product or solution, what's the point, right? I'm not in this to get famous. Some people may be, but if you're watching this and if you're my people, you're like, I'm not really trying to do this for fame. I'm trying to do this for my bank account so that I can have freedom and flexibility and all the other reasons that one might create a business. And so you want to think about, how do I maximize social media so that I'm not only activating the community, but the content that I'm creating is going to be the type of content that the person who would engage with that is the type of person who's my ideal buyer. So you want to think about how you can move someone through the buyer's journey. How do you make sure that those leads that you're activating actually are qualified leads, the type of people that you want to do business with? And this is kind of a fun thing that you can do with social media. When we think about the most effective brands on social media, they're polarizing, right? If you're authentic, you're going to be polarizing, because if you're authentic, that means you're showing up flaws and all. You're showing up sharing your belief systems, what's important to you. And inadvertently, in this day and age, we see it more than we've ever seen it. If you care about one thing, there are going to be a whole bunch of people who have a problem with you caring about that one thing, right? So that's what makes you polarizing.
You gotta help me.
So when you amplify your brand on social media, you're going to be polarizing to some people, but most importantly, you're going to attract those people who are ride or dies like you and who believe the things that you believe. So make sure that you're showing up authentically on social media so that you can amplify that. Now, when we think about how to leverage social media to generate then leads, not only qualified leads, but leads, in order to do that, you have to have a strategy in place. You have to think about, okay, if we're showing up consistently on social media and if someone resonates with our content, if they like our brand, if they share our belief system, if they have a need for the outcome that we could create, what is the next step for them? So in your social media, make sure that you share call to actions. What is it? Do you want them to download a lead magnet? Do you want to invite them to an event? Are you trying to get them onto your email list? Or do you have a transactional product where they can buy immediately from your social media platforms? That is the power of social media. Just to summarize, so we've talked about you can amplify your visibility. You can really become a category leader. It's just a unique time. It used to be that as a business owner, unless you had massive marketing dollars, you really could only create noise in your regional area. But today with social media, when you show up authentically, it creates a way for you to own a category and to be known around the world, literally. So we can amplify your visibility. We can activate a community to create a referral network and social proof. And then we can generate qualified leads. That is the role that social media can play in your marketing strategy. And more than just playing a role, I would say that social media is a critical part of having a marketing strategy. I would gander that any brand that does not have social media as a significant part of their marketing strategy is behind the eight ball 100%. Social media is a critical part of how to amplify your visibility, create a referral network, and to generate qualified leads.
Don't worry, I did not come here to cause you any more stress, okay? It's enough that I'm just here.
I want to hear from you. How are you leveraging social media in your marketing strategy? I'll share one story with you that I thought was really telling. So I'm on LinkedIn, and I'm not sure if you're familiar with LinkedIn, but I'll try to make this really simple. LinkedIn is like my playground. That's where I dedicate my time. That's where I engage with buyers. So if you're on LinkedIn, follow me, LizJSimpson. But on LinkedIn, what I do is just I comment, I engage. That's where my network is and where I socialize, if you will. So some time ago, I was on LinkedIn and someone I'm connected with had a post. And that post resonated with me. So I just commented. I don't even know what I said, but I just commented on the post and I was like, yeah, whatever, whatever I said on the post. The thing about LinkedIn is that you can see the post of your connections. So I commented on that post, one about my life, what have you. The next morning, I woke up and I had a discovery call on my calendar. So a prospective buyer scheduled a slot on my calendar to connect with me to talk about doing business with me. And always when I have a new discovery call on my calendar, I do my diligence, right? So I'm like, who is this person? How do I know them? How did we connect? What's going on? Because I want to be prepared for that discovery call. I'm like, I'm not connected with this person on LinkedIn. I don't know the name. So I just was clueless. So I'm like, all right, I don't know how this person found me. I'm just going to have to show up for the discovery call. So I get on the discovery call, and when we first get on, one of my questions is like, how did you find me? And she said, well, yesterday you commented on a post of someone that we both share as a mutual connection on LinkedIn. And when I saw your comment, your headline resonated with me. And I was like, oh, she does sales strategies. I want to learn more. And she said that she saw my headline, that resonated. She then went to my LinkedIn profile, which on my LinkedIn profile, it talks about the services I offer. I have podcast interviews. I have quick tip videos on there and more. And she's like, I found myself just binging all of your content, listening to your podcasts, watching your videos, looking at your white papers. And she was like, I knew from binging your services and the content on there that I wanted to work with you. So I found the link to schedule a call, and that's how I got here. And so I'm like, oh, wow, my social media has done the work for me. My social media platform created visibility, so she knew who I was. The content established me as a thought leader, so she already knew what I believed. She already understood my perspective, which made her a qualified lead by the time we got to the call. And because my services were outlined on my LinkedIn profile, she showed up to that call already ready with her 4-figure deposit to work with me. I didn't have to sell her, right? Do you get, this is the chokehold if you're wondering what this arm movement is. So I didn't have to chokehold her into working with me. She was already sold from social media. And I didn't have to prove myself to her because she said, seeing all of the referrals, seeing all of the people who were talking about my work, seeing all of the people in my network who talked about how much they enjoyed working with me and the outcomes that I created, made it where all I had to do was show up on that call, show up in alignment with what my social media presence said about me, and she was all ready to work with me. So that is the power of social media. I want to hear from you. Is social media a critical part of your strategy? What success stories have you seen? And what is your favorite social media platform? The right answer is LinkedIn, by the way. Speaking of LinkedIn, I have this video, how to do B2B marketing on LinkedIn. Go check it out now. This is LizJSimpson. If you're looking for more strategies to land 5- and 6-figure corporate clients, you can apply for our advanced training at thebigmoneymovement.com. Or if you're just looking for language for how to engage executive buyers, you can download our 3 proven scripts at corporateclientscripts.com. Make sure you follow, like, and subscribe so that you can get all of the goodness. I'm the founder of the Big Money Movement, and we're all about helping you make big money moves. This is LizJSimpson signing off. Bye. Here's the video. If you're not on LinkedIn, you are missing a gold mine. You cannot afford to miss out. Click it before it runs out. Bye.